Changing the rear axle fluid on my Ryobi 480E. I cut a milk container about in half. I'm using a 6mm Allen wrench and taking the drain plug out. When you start, you can put a magic mark on both sides of the drain plug and the housing so you can line the marks back up when you're putting the plug back in. I got oil on my hands, so I got to go wipe my hands off. And now we got to remove the battery for access to the fill plug. Remove the rear cover. And then through the access hole on top, you remove the top center battery hold down bolt, the real long one, and the battery connections. And then back to the back, you disconnect the temperature sensor and then slide the tray out. In this case, you're going to slide the tray all the way out instead of removing the batteries, which I was doing because I was doing a battery replacement. Then you have to remove the fill plug, which is the same 6mm wrench. Mine was stuck, so I put a wrench on the end of the Allen wrench, as you can see here, for some little extra leverage to get the drain plug broke loose. Finish removing the drain fill plug. And then I used W80-90 axle fluid. It was Valvoline fluid. On the container, I put a couple of marks on it. So that was 8 ounces down when the bottle was upside down. So that way I know when I was squeezing the fluid into the rear axle, I wouldn't have to take the bottle out and turn it over all the time. I'd just take a look at the mark. You can't see the mark here because the bar is in the way. If you can't get the bottle in there, like I'm showing, you can put like a 2-foot piece of small plastic tubing or hose on the end of the bottle and put it into the rear axle that way. Once you get your 8.5 ounces in, you put your fill plug back in. My fill plug had a couple of paint marks on it, so I just tighten it up to where the paint marks lined up again. Then I got my rag and wiped off the little bit of fluid that I spilled. Didn't spill very much at all. And then you have to put your batteries back in. Make sure you hook up the temperature sensor. And that's it. Have a good day.